Remember all those New Year's quilting goals? Well, mine went to the dogs, literally. But failure isn't an option when you've got a room full of works in progress and a heart full of determination. Quarter one taught me patience with myself, and quarter two is my comeback season. Plus, I'm launching something big that can transform the way we think about our scraps without adding stress to our creative life. Hi, I'm Amy and I make things, and today I'm making a fresh start. I'll cover my quarter one recap, my quarter two plans, and give you a little sneak peek into a huge community project that will challenge you to use your scraps in imaginative ways. Come on, let's talk about it. Quarter one is in the books and quarter two is upon us. My quarter one goals were mainly to work on the Hawaiian quilting, to sort of do a deep dive in that. And I did, and I learned a lot of things. And if you don't know how that turned out, check out this video right here. It'll also be linked down below. I wanted to get the Mickey Mouse quilt finished, and we got it started. And it looks great. Anna's doing a really cool quilting pattern on it, and I love the way it's going to turn out. And, you know, scheduling right now with Anna is kind of difficult between their college schedule and their work schedule. I used the Linda's batting from Linda's Electric Quilts, and I love it. It looks great. The loft is perfect, and it's going to look amazing. Unfortunately, the dogs love it too. Yeah, here you go. I'll show you. And they thought it was really great fun to play Destructo Doggy with it. And they have chewed up the end of the batting, which leaves us short to finish it. But I think I've got enough from where we cut the edges to repair it, piece it back together, and get it all finished. It's just taking us some time. It's taking some time to figure out what the best way to do that is, and then to get our schedules aligned so that we can execute it well. And I'll bring you along for that when we decide how to do it, because sometimes things happen. You run short of batting, you cut it wrong, it gets tangled under your chair if you're quilting. Life happens. So the dogs have destroyed part of this, but we're going to get it repaired. And don't worry, the dogs are fine. They didn't eat any of it. They just had fun shredding it. I wish I could say it was as much fun for me, but it was not. It was not. I wanted to show you my Hawaiian quilting. I've got some close-up footage here. It needs to be pressed, so this footage, look guys. I did finish the applique part. I'm so excited. And that will be my hand quilting project going into the next 3 months. And I don't know if I'll make more. I probably will. I don't know if they'll be exactly this format. Whatever I do, I'll finish this piece with a method that will lend itself to quilt as you go and joining if I decide to add more to this panel. I think the quilt as you go method, keep it both portable and a little bit less intimidating. We did the shop hop. We did the blue bonnet shop hop and completed that, and got as many of the all Texas shop hop shops as we could along the route, except we missed one. But that video, that video is a bear to edit, but it will be going up later this week, so be on the lookout for that. And now I have a whole host of things to play with and review and explore. And so reviews will be coming, my thoughts on all the things that I purchased, on whether they're worth your money or worth my money. That's all coming. I also have 2 sewing quilting projects to work on right away, and the details of that are coming in the shop hop video as well. I feel like I have started a bunch of things, and I feel like there are too many tabs open in my brain. And so quarter two, April, May, June, is that right? April, May, June. Yes. Oh, Q2, the next 12 weeks is really going to be, for me, a focus on finishing, tying up some of these loose ends, cleaning up. You guys can't see behind me and I don't dare show you. I mean, there's honest and then there's like honest. So it's a disaster back there. But there's just a lot in flux, and that's making me a little bit antsy. And I have a pile up at the long arm. And one of my goals for 2025 is to donate more quilts. I did the videos about giving back. I'll put a link to that playlist up in the cards and down below so that you can see what organizations might be available to you as far as donations and helping in your own community. And I really want to serve my community in that way. And so I think getting some of the tops that are at the long arm ready to be quilted, getting them finished, and I can practice with those pantographs that I got from Linda's a few weeks back and see what that's all about. But get some of those finished and wrapped up and back out in the community, because that is really weighing on my heart. So for handwork, which I always have because I can't sit still, I'll have the quilting for the Hawaiian quilting. I picked up some Sashiko panels that are just, I mean, it's just, it's that running stitch, but there were colorful threads and I've already started. It's so much fun just sitting, and I hate the term mindless stitching. I really hate that term because it's not mindless stitching. It's this rhythmic, mindful, calming, soothing, meditative experience to do this repetitive work. And so I hate the term mindless stitching. I understand what people mean when they use that term, but for me, it's very mindful. It's very soothing. And so I'm looking forward to playing with the Sashiko panels and this hand quilting in that respect. It's a great way to settle down. It's a great way to keep myself calm in times of stress. So that's my handwork for Q2. Like I said, I've got a couple of immediate quilting needs. We've got lots of scrap content planned. We've got some travel planned. I know I said I was bringing back my artist series, but I really am. I really am. In fact, there'll be one up in a week or two. Look for that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the playlist up above and down below and see what that's all about. I also have a huge community project. We talked about in the Ask Me Anythings, I asked if there was a quilt along, a sew along, or what your ideas for something like that might be. I've gathered all of those. I've hatched an idea, and that will run from May 1st until December 31st. Look for an announcement in the middle of April. I'm really excited. And as promised, this is not one more thing. This is a project, scrappy of course, that everyone can play along with. It doesn't add anything more to your plate. We all have enough on our creative to-do list and our creative wish list already. This will integrate almost seamlessly with anything else that you're already working on. I'm really excited to share it with you. I'll be sharing it with my patrons first, so if you're interested in getting the lowdown, check out the Patreon link down below and you can be the first to know. But look for that information mid-month, middle of April, for the concept and launch idea. We will finish that Mickey Mouse quilt. We're going to finish that thing we're going to finish it. We're going to finish it, and I'll show you how we navigate the problems and challenges that we've encountered. We're going to launch the big community project the middle of April. My handwork is the Sashiko and the Hawaiian quilting. I have an abundance of things to complete and wrap up. I just feel the need to, and maybe it's a spring vibe, maybe it's that sort of spring cleaning mojo that goes around, but I just feel the need to get back to baseline, to get back to a point where things are just caught up and the flow in my life is a little bit easier. You guys, Editing Amy here. I almost forgot, and it's super important and so special. My friend Shelina, look, there she is right there, Quilt and Color, and I did an interview with her about a year ago. I will link that down below on her channel. Just a delightful person and beautiful artist. But she has put together this amazing book, Quilt Journal, recording the story of your quilt. And you know my passion for people and their stories and the stories that quilts tell. The book is full of space that you can tell all the data about the quilts and what time it took to make it, and notes, things you might do differently. It's just a really, really cool piece of work. And you know what the best thing is? Shelina is delightful, and she sent me a copy, and I love it. But she also sent me a copy for you. So leave me a comment that uses the word book in the comments. Use the word book, and you will be entered for the giveaway, for a drawing for this. And I'll close this drawing in 1 week. So on April 8th, Tuesday, April 8th, I will draw for this book, and I'll send it anywhere. I'll send it anywhere in the world. So leave the comment book down below, and you will be entered to win. Thank you, Shelina, and good luck. Those are my plans for the next few months. What are your plans? What are you working on? Do you guys make goals? Do you make plans? Are you traveling for the spring? Are you starting your garden or shifting gears to another hobby that you work on during the spring? Are you getting ahead and getting an early start on holiday projects? I would love to know what's on your docket, so to speak. Let me know in the comments. Please click like and subscribe if you found this information useful, and so you don't miss anything or any announcements in the future. And whatever your plans are for the next few months, I hope that you never forget that you make the world more beautiful just by being in it. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.